but the fact that it does like an extra 50% to neutrals where it didn't do that much before just has completely made the hero unreasonable for them.
Look at this with this smoke from EG. Holman moving in from the side. They've got the silence. Four of them closing in onto the DK. He's got a few points in the dragon close. If he gets out of this, I mean, surely not. He won't. Samel gets it first blood. The arrow comes through onto PPD from Seafrig on the sideline. They'll try and nuke him down. They will find the kill and return. But nonetheless, that is EG with the first blood onto that mid lane DK. So they will be very, very happy with that opening.
I like how they set that up as well. They attacked while it's still daytime, so he didn't necessarily anticipate the Night Stalker from being there. He might actually get an Oracle kill.
Yes, with this DD, I mean, you can see each punch, 117. Fear joins the cause as well, and Hansken, well, he can save himself from magic, but not from the punches. They'll find themselves another. Now, eyes on Fear, Complexity. They found the trade on the mid lane swap up. Maybe they can find a trade here as well, and they do. They'll get themselves one back in return. So already we're seeing how well Complexity do react to what EG is able to do, but at the same time,
the Oracle's first skill was up or not, because it does remove the DD. He removed it right before he died. Might have been the long cooldown on that, but that could have kept him alive there.
Well, there's going for more here, EG next. They've got the Dragon Form, there's four of them. Hansken is there to try and save them. Swindles rotating as well with the Ron. Samel, maybe Complexity can turn this. With a Frostbite from PVD, holding Swindles in place. Swindles will back up. Samel digging low, he's going to go. He's going to get nuked down there by Hansken. Eyes on Travolta, can they try and find themselves a second here? Limp coming up the high ground. He might not even need it. One more touch to do it. He'll pop it just to make sure they do get themselves another kill. Arrow coming forward, PVD jukes it out. Complexity heading back hard there in the mid lane, and Mim off it. Playing around there on the back. Swindles will keep himself away and Fear. He's got a roll. He has got
yeah, I think you're right. It'll have to be after Necro 1 minimum. Okay. Probably Necro 3. Set up your own PVD.
Yeah, nice Moonlight Shadow here to move in onto the CM, just take down a quick kill, and you know they'll look for a push off the back of it. They'll have a good chance of taking this tier 1.
Yeah, the relatively fast Swindle 6 is giving them a lot of good advantage here. They're getting arrow setups, now they're going to take a tower.
Radiant's bottom
killing it behind the tree line. They is here now with the Hawk. Have they got the control to bring Owie down? The arrow is going to be a little bit late. Owie gets the chance to get himself away. Didn't preemptively have a replicate out, so they will still be able to chase. He starts moving straight. The root is there. If they can bring down this Morphling, that would be great. We've seen Owie before. He needs to have a perfect start. He's not going to get this time. Complexity finds the kill. Now they'll look for more. Starstorms coming down. The EG trying to fight back in the middle of this one, but Samel and Pulver then out of the retreat. There, turning back into the fight with PPD. Nice stuns from the Earth Spirit onto 2. Arrow flies through. Going to catch under a crit. They've lost the Swindles Beastmaster in return. Orbing in, Samel, he's not done. You can see the Magnetize already just forcing Complexity to back up. Hold on the front lines. Who's going to go for it? He's going to lock down Hansken. Make sure there's no safe potential here from Complexity as they get themselves a double on the Night Stalker. Limp falling low as well again. Fear with the Boulder Smash. The silence on the T3 and Limp. Limp, can he get himself out? Dragon Tail Samel, but Fear rolling forward, trying to chase down the DK. Can't quite close the gap.
He ran out of rocks there. Samel using his Veil a little bit late in that fight. I don't know if he got there just too late, but his Veil came out after most of the magnetized damage had been done, and Fear just completely ran out of boulders and stone remnants, and because of that he wasn't able to die. How does that work?
How do you wave one punch? I mean,
I'm
not trying to do that myself, but I feel like I'd end up losing fuels into this. Oh, here we go, straight onto Samel. The arrow to pull it through as well. They can kill this puck. Can they get Samel with a burst? They do. Nice view from Hansken. This over the other same time. Bulby's got his eyes on the Swindles. Going to be kept alive with the false promise that allows him to get the roar up onto Owie. Great play here from Hansken. Nuking down the puck, ensuring that Swindles gets the chance to lock down Owie, and Cole find themselves 2 kills, and EG with nothing to react with.
Yeah, that's everything EG has to be careful about right now. Puck is a very survivable.
Well, they did lose Swindles, but Complexity looking pretty strong at the moment, and it's exactly as you said, they do need to. This is the point of the game with the Lone Druid, where they're going to have that edge against Owie's Morphling, who's yet to kind of really come online. Yeah, he's a bit of an issue, he's an annoyance. He's not going to be blowing anyone up, though, with just his Lincoln Sphere. He's going to be hard to kill, for sure.
To blow his tower up, at least. It's really hard right now, and that was the Bear TPing back, actually. Just the Bear. Kind of a cool thing that not enough players do. You can use TP scrolls on your Bear. So he sends it back, and now he can re-fall. It's like 3 boosted travel, actually. It's really amazing what teams don't do this.
Oh, if they can kill the Bear. They'll certainly be happy with that gold. Alright, easy gold hit.
That's like a hero kill for AOI here.
300 gold, yes please.
So there's the resummon that stops the split push, more or less. Still okay for Complexity. I think they're relatively alright trading that. But if the Bear dies again in the fight, it's going to be a big target, and EG can pressure and chase after him.
Complexity, yeah, there's no fortification here for EG. Complexity at a point where they can really just try and force the high ground?
They can pressure it a little bit. At the very least, they're going to do some tower damage. PPD going for a 2-4 build, actually. He's not even getting his ult, which I don't think is terrible. I mean, there's so many stuns, there's good ways to set him up. He just needs to spam his 2 skills as much as possible. Slow down attack speed, limit damage, help him.
And look at this, here's the push. What are you going to do to stop it? Lim jumping in on BBD with the arrow to follow through. It's not even going to be needed. He gets taken down by Swindle's Axis. Looks to focus on the Lim, jumping in with the silence. Bulba trying to chase down his DK. It's a lovely magnetized from Fear, forcing Complexity back up, but they've already found themselves the tier 3. The bottom rack's now exposed in Complexity, getting away with this aggression, and it feels like EG are struggling to hold them back.
Well, they can kind of come back going on it. He's just slightly fast. He's going to use 50 mana on a 13-second cooldown to completely nullify the advantage that Morphling puts out. So the fact that Morphling was picked in this game...
Oh, what's it? No way! Siegfried! That arrow from a mile off! Oh my goodness! Oh my!
Just anticipate that. Like,
that arrow was incredible.
That's such a big kill.
Absolutely incredible. I mean, as I said, the panel really were talking him up, and he really is such. This Mirana play 317. What an arrow! And off the back of that, how he gets the 60 seconds. And as I said, they EG this game. They have drafted in a way that they make space for Aoi. They trust in Aoi to win them the game. But I really feel at this point, Pudge, it's nearly over for the side of EG. As Complexity have just been playing this absolutely perfectly.
They pop hype here. I think it's a little early for that. Because now it's not going to be up when they actually get
it just feels like Complexity, they don't care at this point. They realize that they are very much ahead this game, and I just feel that the strategy from EG has not worked out.
That arrow actually just got them a Rax. It was like straight up just arrow. That one arrow, Rax.
Because when Complexity fight as a team, we've seen this game, how well they can come out on top, and they have. To the point that they are at this point where they are so far ahead of the cause of EG.
Will Cole do something amazingly, slightly a bad idea and therefore unpredictable? They could smoke into the Night Stalker ulti. They should probably wait. They're gonna go down. Go on.
Trying to close the gap onto Bulba. Can't quite get the Dragon Tail out. Samael looks to get to the back line. He does get a 3-man Dream Core clear rolling as well with a magnetized. Maybe this is the fight for EG. Can they do it? Swindle. Look for the wall, but Aoi Lincolns is going to block it. Lift jumps on the Fear. He'll be the first casualty of this fight. They'll take down one. And as we're seeing with the pipe, the magnetized, the magic damage, he's done nothing. Complexity still walking around at full HP. BBD tries for an ult, but it's already lost Bulba on top of here. BBD's going to go down as well. Samael, he's got to get himself out of here. Oh, he's in front, okay. He's actually trying to go with double bluff there. It might actually work out. GG's cool. It is all over Complexity. Just what a performance. EG never were able to get their lineup off the ground. You can see what they were trying to do here with the Aoi morphing. It worked before. I believe it was against VP. I mean, Complexity are not. They're just not going to sit in that fight at all. They're going to stop it and.
Their draft.
What a draft, what a lineup, and the item pickups as well, Pudge.
Yeah, their draft was completely focused around protecting Dragon Knight mid because they knew that EG was going to have trouble ganking Beastmaster, who's jungling, and ganking the Lone Druid in the safe lane.
Yeah.
They were going to have a lot of trouble killing those heroes. They put bulwarks up, they instantly rotate their support every time the kills happen. Yeah, sometimes they got the Dragon Knight. He invested heavily into infused raindrops. He got like 2 or 3 in the laning stage, but it guarantees that